Yeah. For the information, you can, if you have got questions regarding the topic, you can use the chat screen. I would answer your question as soon as possible. But by the end of the webinar, I will show you also the email where you can contact us anytime. So to satisfy our compliance, I have to show you at first the risk disclaimer. Yes, just only for the information, we don't take any liability, and we don't order you to buy or sell anything. But if you have got questions, yeah, you can send us an email, and I will show it to you after the webinar. So today we got the 10-bar breakout trading strategy. This is a free course from Tradimo, and this course you can. It's only a small part of the course what we are showing here today. Let me get the link for you. One moment. I will copy and paste it. So this is the link where you can get the whole course about the managing trades, about some quizzes, and so on. And there you can they can check out the strategy. And if you want, you can try this strategy. Of course, if you download, for example, the XM Daily, sorry, the XM Demo Access. This webinars also have been powered by XM. So what we are going today with the content, or the content will be, yeah, a short introduction about this trading strategy. And of course, the second is placing your trades. Yeah. Good. The strategy in a nutshell. The 10-bar breakout strategy is a trend following trading strategy. You wait for the price to break above the high or below the low of the last 10 candles that appear on your chart. You then move your stop loss in the direction of your trade as it develops, and you take your profit when the price reverses and triggers your stop loss. As with most strategies, you need to decide which direction you will trade in, and to do that, you use a simple moving average. We show you how to use this in a following webinar. This strategy can be used on a number of different assets. Yeah. So I will show you, for example, here in the example of a trading screen of MT4 from XM. And I think MetaTrader is very known under the private traders. And yeah, I told you before, you can download this anytime from the XM demo access or demo page. And there you can try, of course, the trading strategy. So at first, on your chart, you should have 89 period simple moving average. You will use this to determine the direction you will trade in. So just see it here on this example. You have to add the moving average, and then you have to make sure under the preferences that the period of 89 is in there. Yeah. If not, just type it in manually, the 89 period. Very, very important. After you clicked on OK, the chart looked like this. And there you can see the red line. This is the moving average. And if the last candle is above the moving average, yeah, you only take long trades. And if the direction is below the moving average, you only take short trades. So above the moving average, we have got an upward trend. And below the moving average, we have got a sign of the downward trend. Very, very important. Good. So regarding the strategy, you have to find the lowest and the highest point. I marked it here as a red field. Once you have counted the last 10 candles back, you then need to find the highest and lowest point within the 10 candles. So you can see it, you can count it by 10, yes, and finding the lowest and the highest point of the last 10 candles. After you found it, in a short trade, you would place your pending sell order, called a pending sell stop order, at the lowest point at 1. So you can see it here. And the pending stop loss order would go at the high at 2. So you can see it also here. In a long trade, you would place your pending buy order, called a pending buy stop order, at the highest point at the pending stop loss order at the lowest point. I will show it to you on the next screens in a very, very detail regarding the examples for long entry and short entry. If you've got questions during the webinar, just take the chance, type it in here in the chat screen, and then I will answer it as soon as possible. So what does it exactly mean? The long entry, I the green shaded area shows the last 10 candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You would enter a pending buy stop order at the high of the 10 candlesticks at 1. So at here. You would enter a pending stop loss at the lowest point of the 10 candlesticks at 2. So this is my pending buy stop, and this is my pending stop loss. Yeah, very simple, this strategy. For the beginners, very, I would say, yeah, you should try this as a beginner. But very important, you have to act, or you have to see, of course, the moving average. So if we are above the moving average, we are on a long trend. Yeah. On a short entry, for example, the green shaded area shows the last 10 candlesticks. You would enter a pending sell stop order at the low of the 10 candles shown at 1. And then you would enter a pending stop loss order at the highest point of the 10 candlesticks at 2. Why that for the short entry order? Because we are below the moving average. So very simple. So these, I would say, very simple strategy has got only really simple number of rules. Above the moving average, a long trend, below the moving average, a downtrend, and then you can decide, or then you can see, or just put it in the long or short entry regarding the pending stop loss orders. Very important is coming back, the preferences under the moving average has to be 89. Yeah. If you click in here, for example, I go back, for example, to the MT4 screen, just add in the moving average and make sure that the moving average has got the preference, in the preference, the period 89. And then you can decide on the long entry, yeah, if you're above, and on the short entry, if you are below the moving average. That was all very simple. So that was a really small part of the course, but I wanted to show you. The whole course, I copied and pasted the link in the chat screen, is free. It's got a free access, so everyone is able to see that. And if you have got questions at all regarding these strategy, you can contact us anytime under support@tradimo.com. There you can reach, of course, Matthias. He's the trader of Tradimo who is trading the real account. And of course, Orlando. Orlando is trading the Forex account of Tradimo. And there you can contact the guys anytime and ask about the strategy at all. Yeah, you have got the next seconds for the, yeah, if you have got questions. And yes, if you want to see the course for free, just click on the link and then you can see everything. I would appreciate if you could take a little bit time after the webinar to rate this webinar. And yes, of course, if you've got suggestions regarding topics, what you're wishing, and on our webinar page, there you will see the next dates and times for the next topics. We have got a lot of them, and I would appreciate, or I would be happy to see you once again here on our webinar course, and I hope with Matthias Denike together. Good. So, someone is typing here a question. One moment. In the chat screen, just take a chance for the next couple of minutes. Which charts works the best? Yeah, that's a good question. You can use this strategy at any time. And which chart? It based on your mentality of trading if you're a long-term or a short-term trader. But with this strategy, you can use it any time frame. Just try it also out, really. If you use, for example, let me copy the link. So this is the link where you can download the XM demo. Just download it and just try it out, this strategy. You've got real-time trades, real-time charts, and yeah, with fake money, so you don't take any risk. You would be able to try out the strategy in the real environment, but with fake money, of course. Good. Yes, I would be happy to see you once again. And yes, and I wish you all of you a nice evening and see you again. Thanks. Bye.